Hello everyone, welcome back to my blog. This is Dawn again and it's Create with Dawn. So today I will be making my own version of neck bone and oxtail soup. So what I did here is I boiled some water with bouillon on it, the pork bouillon. Then I just put a a few chopped onions, just to have the smell. Then now that it's boiling, I'm going to add my meat. So this is actually the first time that I use this oxtail meat. So I'll just put him on the water, try to boil, try to take all the fat. Then when the fat like came out from the meat, I will change the water. So because it looks nasty when like you just let it like boil and don't take that fat out. It just look nasty. So what you have to do is, well, if you want to do that, but I recommend doing it. So look at this. This is oxtail. So yeah, and these are the neck bones. I usually like to use the neck bone on my soup. That's what I always use. But today I said I'm just gonna try something different. It's actually not different. I'm just adding to it. So that's what I'm doing. So there you go, guys. So I'm just gonna boil it for like maybe 10 minutes to take that fat out and the blood from the meat. Because as you can see here, I'm not really sure if you can clearly see. You see that part over there, that's blood, and you don't want that. For me, I don't want it. So that's what did. I turn my heat down? Okay, so that's what I did. Just let it boil. Let it boil until all that fat came out. Okay. So there, guys, it's boiling now. It actually overflew. Let me just wipe this mess here. Just be careful. It's very hot. Okay. Be careful. There you go. So this is the stuff that I'm telling you. This here, the one on the side. You can scoop them or just change the water all the way together. So which what I'm gonna do. So I'm just gonna keep them like boil them until they get softer or tender. I want a tender one. So like when you eat them, it's just falling out of the bones. Especially this one, I think you have to really make this tender. They're actually so hard right now. Wow. Okay. Just I don't really know how how to cook these because this is the first time I use this one here. So yeah. So there it is. This is the oxtail, and this is the neck bone. Yeah. So when I cook this, I try to boil them longer para naman is mag-tenderize. So ganyan lang until all the fat and blood came out from the meat. And while I'm doing that, I'm gonna just show you what kind of vegetables I'm adding into it. So because I like vegetables, I have some peppers here. Let me show you how I look like when before I cut them. So this is kind of like how they look like. They're really big. See that? Yeah, they're really big peppers. And I'm using this ups green beans, which I'm gonna use some also for my pancit. So I got just a little bit. So here I take the ends off. Then I have some bok choy over here. This is a bok choy here. I like them in my soup too. And of course, I'm adding some spinach. Here, this is the spinach. See that? Oops, sorry. I think it's dripping. So I have some spinach here, which is like when you cook them or put them on heat, they actually shrink. So they just look a lot right now, but later on, it's just like nothing. So, so I have that. And of course, I always like to add some tomato on my soup. So I only cut one tomato. It's enough for me, and a little bit of onion. And you might be wondering why I don't have no garlic, because I'm gonna use the minced garlic. That's kind of like it's in the jar. That's what we use. We don't use the fresh garlic anymore because they get old quick. They rot it out quicker compared to the one in the jar. So that's, let me just show you what I'm talking. So this is the garlic that I'm telling you, minced garlic. See that? They're ready to use. You don't have to peel them or anything. You don't have to clean it. It's already clean, ready to use. So I'm using that. And I think I turned the heat very low. Let me just turn medium. So while I'm boiling my meat, let me just do a little bit of cleaning here. Okay, so right now, I think this is good. You can actually just, take it that way. But the neck bone is really soft now. They're very tender. So this is the time that I'm gonna put all my vegetables. But first, I actually put some sampalox mix in here. So I put the garlic. Then I'm gonna put the green beans first. Of course, I'm just only gonna cook them halfway. Then my peppers, of course. Look at that, they're so big. So peppers. So actually, I've been cooking this for like 1.5 hours now. So yeah, to make it a little bit tender. But yeah, the neck bone is good. Then I'm gonna add my tomato. So there, my tomato. I only use one whole tomato. So it's like 5 minutes. Then I'll add the rest of the vegetables that I have. So as you can see, it's very colorful, which I like. That's why I don't want to really cook it uh too long. So yeah, there, just enough, but not too much. Then next, I'm gonna add the bok choy. So in here, the bok choy, because I think that's enough for me. Let me just turn my heat up. So so I'll just cook them for like 5 minutes. Then I'm gonna add my bok choy. So my bok choy. Then after this, I will add the spinach last. So just halfway cook. Halfway, because you don't like this, like, it's like you cook it too much or too long, the color changed too much. So let's just cook it like maybe 3 minutes or so. So I just like those colors, the green, the red, and actually I want to add some more bell peppers on it, the yellow one, but I think that's all for now because I'm only using this a small pot. I didn't use the big one because yeah, because it's only for me. So there you go. It's boiling now. Then after 3 minutes, you'll add the spinach. So there, I like it just like that. Of course, when you add the spinach, you're gonna have to turn the heat down. Okay, you need to turn it off. You see that? Yeah, the neck one is really tender. Look at that. Yeah, it's just very tender. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I will turn my heat off. And I like to add the onion at the end so they're not like overcooked. It's still crispy there. Then I will add the spinach last. Okay, so maybe you're thinking that's just too much, but you know how spinach are. They shrink real quick. So ayan na. Just be careful with your hand, okay? Because the pot is very hot. They are very hot. And I should have used a bigger pot for this one. Yeah. Then I'm just gonna turn them over. Just turn them over. Because even if you turn off your heat, it's still hot and it's still cooking. Do you hear that sizzling? I mean, that boiling? Oops. Yeah, see. Yeah, I like the spinach. The smell is really fresh. Ayan na, diba? If you can just smell it, you can smell the freshness of it. Ayan. Okay, there. There. Okay. I'm just gonna wait for a few minutes before I start making my plate. Oh, see, look at this, guys. This is what I don't want to happen. It's like overcooked, and I don't like that. I still want to see like the greenery. That's why I don't want to cook it too much. But I think it's too late. It's okay. There. So, see? Did you see that? Spinach is gone. So now, like this, just very little here. There. So, okay, I'm really hungry, so I think I'm gonna make my plate now. All right, so I have my rice here. Of course, I always want to eat it with rice. When I'm eating soup, I'm always want to have some rice. Okay, ayan. Then, of course, the neck bone. And I think I want to try this oxtail here. Then some neck bone here. Ayan. And of course, the vegetables. Diba? Ayan na. So, look at that. Ayan. Of course, you have to get everything. I mean, really. So, yeah. Ayan na. Then, I'm gonna get some more of these peppers. Then, of course, I'm gonna put soup on my bowl. So, yan na. Kasi nga, hihigop tayo, di ba? Sip the soup or just drink it. You see, this is what I like on the onion. They're so crispy. So right there, guys. So now my soup is done. At pwede rin nyo akong samahan kumain. Okay. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. Halina kayo, let's eat. Ayan na, di ba? Oh, neckbone and oxtail. Thank you so much, guys. See you again, and please don't forget to like and subscribe, and please watch my videos. I'll see you again.